Because of Christ.
We are saved.
My name is Raymond Ngavi and I'm coming from Victoria Falls 4935 GOT.
You can continue with your testimony.
And my testimony goes like this. It was on the 4th of March when I traveled to Harare. So my younger brother, whom I traveled with, he sent a message to the man of God via prayer line. I explained to him that tomorrow on the 5th of March we are going to have friendly competitions at the National Sports Stadium. So the man of God prayed for us via the prayer line when he sent an audio. So after praying for us, then on the following day, on the 5th of March, we went at the National Sports Stadium where we were having our competitions. So I did not, I participated on my 200 meters only. I did not compete on other events. So I just ran my semi-final and I did not engage in the final because I had somewhere else where I had to attend my graduation. So I did not attend the finals. On that same day, I traveled back to Gweru. Then later during that day, my coach said, since we're having national competitions the following week, we should meet and we train. So I went for my training around 3 p.m. So as we were training, we were doing explosive training. I had an injury on that day. My hamstring on my right leg got torn. So I got stressed saying, since we're having competitions on the following week, 3 days later, I told myself, so what should I do? Then I told myself, it's not necessary to go to the doctor since I already knew that the prescription that is going to give me, you say that no, you should go for an ice bath, take the Brufen pills, and also recover 3 to 4 weeks. You shouldn't be competing or doing any training exercises.
Okay, my brother, can I take you back a bit? You said you sent a message to the man of God, Prophet Promise, to pray for you. What was the reason for you to consult the man of God?
On the 4th of March, when I sent the man of God the message, I wanted the man of God to pray for us so that we could be covered by the Holy Spirit.
Hallelujah. He knew that he cannot do it alone. Only through God things can take place. You can continue.
So on the 5th of March, when I got injured, then I decided to send the man of God a message via prayer line. Then the man of God later in the evening, he sent an audio praying for me, saying it is well. Then I was listening to the audio, repeatedly meditating with it on that same day on Sunday. Then the next day, Monday, around 3 p.m., we went for training. Then my coach said, you should be training because you are injured. Of which, if things don't go well, we will maybe put someone in your place because this injury, you should be recovering, and it takes about 3 to 4 weeks for you to recover, of which on Wednesday we are having competitions.
Okay, when the man of God sent you an audio, he said it is well.
Yes.
How did you take that yourself?
Then I just said, since it is the man of God who said it is well, indeed shall be well.
Amen. Go ahead.
So when my coach said, you should be resting, because you should be recovering on this injury that you have. Then I said, no coach, let me try. I think maybe I'm now okay. So we had an argument. He's saying, no, you're not gonna pass. Then I said, no, let me try. Since the competition is not yet closed, we just have 3 days. Then I tried doing the explosive training. Then the coach was, say, why is you are injured? Because it's not ordinary for someone who's got a hamstring, a serious injury like this, doing the explosive training. So I kept on training. Then he said, well, since we're saying you are now okay, we will not replace you. we will make sure that you run your events, the 100 meters and the 200 meters. Then so after training, I went back home where I was staying. Then I had the living water. Then I ministered, praying with it. Then after I done my studies, I took my phone and then I played the audio that the man of God sent to me. So I was playing it repeatedly until I fell asleep. So on the following day, on Tuesday, it was the traveling day. Then before I had to meet with others, I remained behind. Then I started ministering the living water on myself. Then we traveled to Blawanas where the competitions were being held. So when we arrived again, I had to exclude myself and then I ministered the living water. On Wednesday, which was the competition day, when others left, I remained behind in the rooms where we were staying. I prayed and I ministered with the living water again. Then we traveled to the very advanced grounds where we were having the competition. So while the 10,000 men were having their competitions, I went to the changing room. Then I took out my living water. And then I ministered it on myself again. And then I started praying. Then I changed and went for my warm-up session. So whilst I was doing my warm-up, then I started feeling like the pain of the hamstring is now coming back, and I said, what is happening? I just prayed, and then I'm starting to feel the hamstring is coming back. Then I said, let me just try to do my warm-up and avoid this. Maybe it's just something that is trying to disturb me. Then whilst I was doing my warm-up, then the caller said, 200 meters men, come to the call room. This was the first call. Then I said, I'll go a few minutes later. Let me just try to stretch my hamstring a bit. Maybe it should be okay. Then they shouted, 200 meters men. This is the final call. Then I went. So after I had went, then we went for the races. Then this was the semi-final for the 200 meters. So on the semi-final, I won. Officially, it was an easy race. I wasn't exploding. Then I was saying, how come before the race I was starting to feel my hands? Now I don't feel anything. What is happening? Then I remembered that I had ministered the living water, and also for these past 2 days I had been playing the audio that the man of God has sent praying for me by the prayer line.
Yes, my brother, you said you won. You want to understand what you mean when you say you won?
On the semi-finals heat, I won and I proceeded to the finals. I won the 100 meters and the 200 meters, and I proceeded to the finals. Then on the 100 meters final, I got silver medals, and then on the 200 meters final, I got a silver medal, and on the 4x100 meters relay, I got a bronze medal.
My brother, maybe you can show the people that are watching you where those medals are. You can show them too.
These are the medals. This is the bronze medal. These are these 2 silver medals.
Hallelujah. Let's give it to Jesus. My brother, let me take you back a bit. You said you argued with your coach. You knew where you were basing. You knew where your base was. Is it? You knew that there's somebody who is supporting you. As long as the man of God had declared, it is well.
Yes.
Hallelujah. You can continue.
So after I trained my 100 meters and 200 meters final, then it was time for the 4x400 meters, of which I don't do the 400 meters. Then some of my teammates came and said, now we don't have someone who the fourth person to run for us the 4x400 meters relay. Since we are the captain, can you come and at least assist us? Then I was saying, guys, I have very so much events today, of which it's not proper for me to run the 4x400 meters. Then I went and also I ran the 4x400 meters. I was the person who started the relay, and then to my amazement, I had never ran the 400 meters before, But on that day, it was a miracle indeed. I ran the 400 meters and then I wasn't tired.
Hallelujah! We can hear from our brother that God was supporting him. He gave him the strength that he even not felt any tiredness. You can go ahead.
The other shocking thing was that for the past 2 years, whenever I had my competitions, especially the explosive competitions one, whenever the competition ends, I would be having injuries all over my legs. But for this competition, I was fit, there was no injury, everything was okay with me.
Hallelujah! The declaration from the man of God, Prophet Promise, supported your games, supported everything about you. It eliminated every injury that you always experience. You can continue.
So on that day, I broke my previous personal record for the 200 meters, which was last year I ran 20.94 seconds in my 200 meters, and then this year on these games I ran 20.85.
Hallelujah! That is the language for athletes. It can only be understood by the people that do athletics. Hallelujah! Amen. You can go ahead.
So these games I managed to qualify for the Africa University Games, which are going to be held in June in Kenya, and also I qualified for the World Cup University Games, which are going to be held in Chengdu in China.
Shout for Jesus!
And then yesterday morning, when I was preparing to board the bus to come this side, I received a message from one of my training partners who is in Pendura. He said that Kushamari, I would not an article news. And I was like, which article? And then he forwarded the article, which was saying that the Zimbabwe national team, which is different from the university, for the university team, he said you are selected to be part of the team that is going to, for the Africa Senior Championship, which are going to be held in June again in Mauritius.
How do you feel now? You wanted both sides. You wanted everyone.
I don't know what's going to happen because in June the dates are clashing. The African University Games to be held in June, and also the Zimbabwe National, the Africa Senior Championships, they are going to be held in June again. So we have to choose between the two.
Hallelujah. God is a miracle working God.
My advice to the people is that let's remain firm and positive, and have God and have faith in God, because God's time is the best.